Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to look at something super useful in Unity and C#, observable lists. You have probably used regular lists all the time, but the problem is that it doesn't notify us when items are added, removed, or changed. That's where an observable list comes in. I'll show you two approaches. One is using built-in observable collection in C# and another is creating our own custom observable list class. So first of all, let's look at the built-in observable collection. Let's create a script called built-in observable list. This is going to be of the type mono behavior. Let's create an observable collection which is part of the system.collections.object model namespace, and this list is going to be of the type string. Now in the start function we are going to say items.collection changed plus equal to on items changed. Now let's create the on items changed function. This function will take in two parameters, the sender and the event arguments, basically the notifier. Let's add two items to this, item 1, item 2 and item 3, basically three items. And also we are going to now say that if e.action is equal to notification, meaning the collection has changed, we will basically debug a message added items, and if the action is equal to remove, we'll say removed items. Also let's add remove, and we are going to remove the item 1. Now let's save this and let's attach this to the camera or any object in this hierarchy. Let's hit the play button, and in the console we can see that we see item 1, item 2 and removed an item. So these are known as the built-in observable lists. This is one way. The issue with this is that it creates garbage and it's not that performant, and this is good if we want quick prototyping, but in performance intensive or places where performance is the top priority, we should use custom observable list. So let's create that. Let's create a mono behavior script. Let's call it my observable list. And inside this, first of all, this is not going to be a mono behavior. Instead, it's going to be a simple class which will take a parameter of type t, a generic parameter. The list is also going to take a generic parameter, and we'll create two actions, basically on item added and on item removed. And on item add, we'll pass the parameter of type t and simply say items.add item. And in the remove, it's going to return a boolean. We're going to try to remove an item, and if it's successful, we will call the on item removed and invoke it and return true. If the item is not removed, we'll simply return false. Also, let's create some helper functions or arrow functions that will give us the count of the list, the index of a certain item, and also an enumerator or enumerable to iterate over the items. Also, we are missing the basically the on item added event. When an item is added, we should invoke the event. We are missing that, so let's add that quickly. And after that, we'll create a test script in order to test our observable list. Let's create a private observer list of items, and on items added, we'll simply debug a message that an item has been added, and on remove, we'll do the same, item removed. Let's add items, item 1, item 2, and then remove one item. Now if we go back to the console and see, we'll see that the items have been successfully added and removed, and we can see the messages in the console. This custom approach is much lighter and doesn't generate as much garbage as the built-in solution. So we should use the custom behavior if we are working on a real-time game where adding or removing enemies or bullets or items is happening every frame or quite frequently. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.